First Alert Weather with Madeline Parker is sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
All right, taking a look at First Alert Doppler Network. We are seeing some brief heavy rain across the area, especially if you live in the Boot Heel, Dunklin County, and Pemiscot County, seeing some heavy rain at the moment. And we're seeing more showers and storms beginning to develop across southeast Missouri and a little bit into southern Illinois as well. If we take a look at Futurecast, we're going to continue to watch as some of these showers and storms develop. Not expecting severe weather, but some brief heavy rainfall can be expected throughout this afternoon and into the evening hours. As you can see, we have a few of those little areas of heavy rain that's going to continue into the evening. By around 6 p.m., some of it begins to die down a little bit before we see a few more showers across southern Illinois and western Kentucky, going into just along that border going into southeast Missouri. But then we'll be seeing drier conditions overnight. Now that means tomorrow, with the extra moisture, we could be seeing some patchy or dense fog in the morning. So you want to give yourself plenty of time to get out the door tomorrow, and you also want to make sure that you have those low beams on and you don't drive too recklessly tomorrow morning, so everyone can be safe with the limited visibility. By the time that fog begins to mix out, we'll start to see more scattered showers begin to develop by the afternoon again. Thursday is going to be our best chance for seeing rain. Again, potentially heavy rain is possible with these showers, but not everyone is going to be seeing rain. That continues into Thursday evening before we see drier conditions as we head into the overnight hours. So by Friday morning, we're looking at pretty dry conditions, but then we'll start to see those isolated chances begin to pop up again, mostly in southern Illinois, looking mostly dry across western Kentucky and southeast Missouri. So for today, temperatures are looking at those upper 80s and low 90s. Chances for those isolated thunderstorms to keep happening throughout the afternoon hours. Just have the umbrella nearby just in case you get caught underneath one of those heavy downpours. By this evening, we're continuing to watch these scattered chances and then turn to showers later on tonight before they get drier into the overnight hours, with temperatures dropping into the upper 70s. Lows tomorrow are in the low 70s with mostly cloudy skies, with those chances for those thunderstorms continuing to linger in the overnight hours. But as we take a look at our 7-day forecast, we are looking at chances for rain on Thursday, temperatures in the upper 80s. That continues through Friday, looking drier across the majority of the area on Friday, but again, southern Illinois could see a few of those scattered showers and thunderstorms in the late afternoon hours. By the weekend, we are looking at temperatures in the low 90s, so 90 on Saturday, 92 on Sunday. Looking mostly dry, so no need to cancel those outdoor plans as of now. By Monday, temperatures begin to increase. We are looking at mid-90s on Monday, so it's going to be feeling a little bit warmer, and the humidity is also going to be higher, putting our heat index values in the triple digits throughout the weekend, nearing 105 by Monday afternoon. So just make sure you're drinking lots of water and trying to stay cool as we get closer to Monday. We'll begin to cool down midweek next week, getting back into the mid-80s by Wednesday.